Hi, my name is Estefania Labra, and the career that I chose to talk about today is child and family social worker. The reason that I picked this subject to talk about is because I admire the work that they do, and I admire that they like to help people, and I myself like to help people. As a child who comes from parents who used to receive food stamps and cash for rent, I believe that this is a very helpful resource out there for me. It was very helpful for me and my family, and also for other people who are in need. In order to be a social worker, you need to have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, and that depends on what kind of social worker that you want to be. There's many types of social workers. There's hospital social workers, child and family social workers, healthcare social workers, substance abuse social workers. There's many more. In order to be a social worker, you have to have good communication skills, good problem solving skills, interpersonal skills. You also have to have organizational skills and emotional skills. You have to be very, you have to be going to like a psychologist as well, just in case a case is too hard and you feel like you can't deal with it. But you have to have those skills in order to be it. A social worker makes an average salary of $48,000, and that depends on, again, what type of social worker they are, and that will depend how high their salary can also get. A day in a social worker's life consists of being in an office all day, or maybe going to the family's home to visit and to check if everything is okay on that side. Another thing is, sometimes they do phone calls, or now with COVID, since COVID, they have more restrictions. They have to do a FaceTime video chats through Zoom to try and see how they're doing. And if they do go to the home, they have to have precaution. They have to wear a mask, and they have to make sure that the other people are safe as well. So they have to take extra precautions because of COVID-19 now. And I also chose this career because I want to make sure that kids are safe, kids are in a safe environment. I myself have kids, so I pride myself in making sure they're fine and nobody's like abusing them or anything. I don't believe in that. And also, the one case that really moved me a lot was the Gabriel Fernandez case. In my point, the system, or in my point and everybody's point, the system failed him very harsh. They weren't able to save him from his abusive family. Like, police officers, the CHP went over, they had certain calls, and they didn't manage to help him or take him out of the environment. For those who don't know who Gabriel Fernandez was an 8-year-old who was abused by his mother and her boyfriend. He was tortured, he was beat, he was shot with BB guns. He was forced to eat cat litter. They used to lock him into a cupboard for hours, and they would just leave him there. They would make him pee on himself, poop. They didn't care about him. They used to beat him multiple times until it actually went really far, to the point where he died, and nobody was able to do anything. It was too late. For when the police came, he was already passed. And I feel like the system failed them, because if they would have done their job right, maybe he would have still been alive. If the CHP would have got there a lot more times, if they would have listened and actually took him out of that abusive environment, he would have still been here. So I feel like I want to make more of a better choice to be able to help those kids in need like him, and make justice to them, and take him out of those abusive homes before anything like that can happen to anybody else, because it's still happening out there. But I don't want to be the cause of that. I want to be proactive and actually help them out. And to me, this is why this career is very important.